Hey, this is Bill. This is my 2006 Road King Custom FLH RSI, and I am checking the cam tensioner shoes and checking the wear on those, because everybody says how crucial that is on these models, and they can come apart and cause you engine damage. So I'm checking these. Hopefully this video that I'm making is the reason I wanted to do it was I'm changing my oil. I want to check my cam chain tensioners, and I'm wanting those who might be intimidated by it to be able to watch this and feel more comfortable with it and go ahead and do it instead of paying somebody $90 an hour to do it. So hopefully this will help you want to work on your own bike and get in there and jump in and do it and won't have any problems with it. If you can turn a wrench, you can do this job. So just take your time and keep things clean and neat, and don't tear anything up, and it'll go right back together, and you'll be fine, and you'll be glad that you've done it yourself. And you'll have a lot more money in your pocket to put some fuel in your tank and ride. So I didn't cover taking out all the bolts and everything. I wasn't redundant with that. Hopefully I can make this video in under 5 minutes and you'll be able to do it, and it'll be fine. It's a real simple job. There's several different types of exhaust pipes, so I didn't cover which pipe mine is and how to take it loose. But anyway, you want to take the exhaust pipe off, and you'll loosen the heat shield, get it back, get the head bolts out where the flange meets the head up there. You will take your exhaust pipe out of the way, take this derby cover off, or your timing cover off, and you will take that apart in a bolt sequence pattern, just like a torque sequence pattern. Whenever you're putting it back on, you want to take it loose that same way. So loosen them all that way, and then spin all your bolts out. You're still going to have some oil dripping out of here, so have you some rags and a pan there. I make a pan out of these jugs, which is a gallon jug. They make a great drip pan for a motorcycle. So I have taken this off. You might have to tap it with a rubber mallet to get it to break loose. Just be careful if you have to use a putty knife or something to break this surface apart. Don't tear up this surface right here. So, but you may have to do that to get it to turn loose. So you'll take a pair of channel locks. You will rock this back. Stick you something from this hole into that hole. So once you rock it back, it'll line up. You can hold that back. You can look at the surface of it. To check the inner, you will have to check it with an inspection mirror, and you can get that down in there. I recommend using just a little smaller one than I have, but this one's probably about 1.25 inches or so. You might want to get one just a little smaller, and you'll be able to check that. You will put it back together. These just has a little bit of wear. Just looks like the chain has wore on it. It's not wore bad. So I'm going to put it back together. So I want to clean this surface up, put my new gasket on. It costs about $10 at the Harley shop. So I will put all my bolts in with just a little bit of blue Loctite is what I use, and that way they won't rattle loose later. Run those down finger tight or just a little bit hand tight. The book recommends 125 to 155 inch-pounds. So I will set my torque wrench at 100, and I will go in a torque sequence pattern, and I will torque those at 100 inch-pounds. I will set it again at about 130, and that's what I'll tighten them to, and that should do great. Shouldn't have any problems. Put my exhaust pipe back on, fill it with oil, and I should be ready to go. One little thing that I did do is I did cut off an Allen plug, a 3/16 Allen plug, to where I could get in here to these bolts, and you know, in these tight areas behind my floor pan and things, to where I could get in and take the cover bolts out. And whenever I put it back, I will be able to use this and even be able to get my torque wrench in here to tighten these. And one little tip I'd like to share with you is this is an old style wire strippers. It works really good on getting these little caps off. So if you take you a magnet probe, like it's on the end of my mirror, and hold it on that cap and pinch that cap, these get right in between the cap and the bolt. It'll pinch that cap right off, and it'll be held onto your magnet probe. You won't drop it down in your oil pan or Your drain pan is what I'm talking about. So pinch that off, lay them in a magnetic tray with all your bolts. Put blue Loctite on these bolts and stick them back in there, and you'll be ready to go. I just wanted to share that tip with you because these are it's a handy little tool for those, and it works on all the different sizes of the bolts that you might have. So hope this has helped somebody, and hope you have a great riding season. Bye.